Good morning, YouTube. It's Dear coming to you with another video, and today I'm going to share things that I learned in 2022 and how it helped me grow as a person. And I'm hoping me sharing these things with y'all can help y'all experience change and be more open to change, and to allow y'all to trust God more, and to just let Him lead your life. So here's what I wrote down. I hope y'all enjoy this and hope y'all can understand this in a way that's meant for y'all to understand, and y'all can interpret it and take it and apply it to your own lives. 2022 taught me so many new things. I am grateful for each experience. At the time, I didn't know why God took me on the path He did, but it was the path that was needed to help me grow and become better. Sometimes God places things in our life not to hurt us, but it can be the first step into becoming everything you want. Sometimes the path isn't always straight, because if you walk in a straight line, you're easy to become a target. But if you take turns and twists and move around, it's hard for you to be stopped. You may not go the way that's expected all the time, but you're going the way that was needed for you to grow. If you want to be strong, how can you do it without experiencing pain? Or if you want to be loyal and trusted, how can you learn that without going through trials and tribulations? Trials and tribulations are the main things we need in life to survive. We need these trials or trails to be led on, because we all have a path to follow. Then we need tribulations to determine how we will act and how we will grow from each experience. It's then up to us to remain faithful and to trust in God that He'll always be near and everything is still working out for us, even when things look bad. Because once you learn to trust things you can't see or hear happening, you will be able to trust people in your life. We also need pain to show us we need to love more than anything to overcome obstacles, because without love we're lost and we can't experience life without it. A strong, healthy heart is a loving heart, and it will get you through the toughest time. That's why self-love is important. I'm glad that I learned to accept myself, and I learned that everyone is perfect and special in their own way. If my body looks, smells, or feels a certain way, it's supposed to, because that's me. Then I have to ask myself, what am I doing at that moment? What did I do to prepare? If I'm going to the gym and I'm rushing because I forget deodorant, that's fine, because our body is meant to sweat. I'm not saying you should walk around musty, but I'm just saying if someday you accidentally forget your deodorant and you smell musty, don't take that into offense. Don't hold that against yourself. I mean, some days people just forget, or some days people just move too fast. So sweat is a sign that your immune system is working. So while working out, I'm removing toxins from my body, and that's what they call it a workout. Sometimes you just have to turn that negative into a positive. Sometimes you just have to ignore the negative thoughts and realize that sometimes people make mistakes, and it's okay. Don't hold it accountable, because if you hold it accountable, that can start causing negative thoughts within yourself, and you can become your own worst enemy. When I said don't hold it accountable, you have to hold yourself accountable for your mistakes. Like, don't hold it, I meant like, don't hold it against yourself. I just want to clear it up. So if you make a mistake, don't hold it against yourself, but take responsibility for your mistake and own up to it, and just realize that you made a mistake, and it's a chance for you to learn and grow past it. I just want to clear that up. And then I have to ask myself, what am I putting into my body? If I'm not eating right, then of course you won't smell right. And for females, we have to learn that our sacral or our private parts are sacred. So, and it's meant to be used with the person that's, let the angels talk to me for a second. And it's meant to be used, sex is meant to be used with a person that's meant for you, or at least on the same energy level as you. So if you mess around with a guy that has a low vibration and isn't taking care of himself, he shares that energy with you, lowering your pH balance. So he has a low energy, so he's going to lower your energy through your pH balance. A low pH balance can cause problems as well. When you take care of yourself, drink water, eat healthy, and also take care of your mental health, your pH balance will remain normal, because you're balanced. It's like your sacral chakra is balanced. So mental, physical, and spiritual health is one. Without the other, you are unbalanced. Each of these categories depend on each other, because they all come together in one body. Just like our mental, physical, and spiritual health is connected, we're also connected with nature. Because, as you saw earlier, because God is in everything, because everything shares the same life force energy. So once you learn to use your spiritual energy and connect with nature and develop a relationship, you're able to share information with plants, animals, trees, air, water, fire, anything that's connected to nature. Because you are now one with life, And once you're one with life, you are one with the universe and everything in it. So you'll be able to tap into information light years away just by looking at one star, because if everything is connected down here, everything is connected in the sky, just like above, below. And for guys, if we're constantly chasing love or chasing after girls, we're giving away our energy that was meant for us, causing us to be drained mentally, physically, and spiritually. Men are also sensitive and need love. Men are also sensitive and need love as well, because sometimes it can feel like they have the world on their shoulders and they just need a hug or someone to talk to, someone to tell them that they're loved and appreciated. Because if we're constantly working and providing for others, we get lost in other people's thoughts and emotions, causing them to lose a true connection with themselves or ourselves, God, and the others around us. That's why men also need to be taken out on dates or have surprises or to have the same things as women, because they're human too. Not like the same thing as women, but like the same treatment as women. Like they should be taken care of. They should be helped as well, because if you're constantly taking care of somebody else, you're going to lose yourself in somebody else and you're giving away your energy, causing you to be depleted, and then it causes you to have problems and become unbalanced in yourself as well. So if like women have pH balances, we have spiritual balance. So if we constantly giving away, you're taking from yourself, causing you to become unbalanced. Nothing really separates us other than one can carry a child and one can't. Or girls have inwards energy and males have outwards energy. If y'all know, like private parts, causing a difference in body parts. Meaning women help us learn about the inner self, while men help us focus on nature and spiritual energy that's outside of ourselves. But when we come together, it helps us create a balance. We all have feminine and masculine energy. We have to learn to connect to both, because you become more powerful. It's like having two different people in one. So you can learn to understand both sides from a female and male perspective of life, or a higher purpose. But yeah, life is cool. It's really what you make it. I'm grateful that I learned that no one has control over my life but me. And I can't control others, because it's all a mind thing. What do you believe? And I also learned that patience and not to rush, because if I rush through a store and I forget some ingredients to cook an important meal, the meal comes out missing something that can play an important part in the role in the recipe. Just like rushing through life, if you rush through life, you'll miss the lessons and experience that were needed to grow. And if you miss through those experiences, how are you going to get to your true destiny and purpose? Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes no reaction is the best reaction, because you never know where the cards lay after the play is made. Sometimes it can be someone with a bigger hand, and that person's connected to God. You're able to change your hand at any time, because with God on your side, you never lose. Having God on your life is an automatic win every time. Happy New Year, everyone, and I pray everyone has a great year full of new experiences, learning opportunities, so we all can grow and be happy together. I pray everyone can heal and find their true peace and happiness. This is the start of a new year, a new generation, a new world. We are no longer here to suffer, but we will come together and live as one under the sun. I love everyone and I wish the best for everyone. Remember who you are, and remember you can achieve anything through Christ. And this is a new beginning for everyone. So let's celebrate our new lives together, and remember that we are always where we need to be. You never really miss out on what's meant for you, because if I miss out, it's because God has bigger plans for me. And being alone can be the best thing sometimes, because some people can disturb the energy. But once you learn how to transmute energy into something positive, you can create the vibe, and you set the tone whenever you walk in the room. So everyone will have to adapt to you and your energy. So if I walk in the room and the vibration is low, my vibration is going to raise the energy, because I don't want negative vibes around me. I just want peace, love, and happiness. And yeah, so sometimes we have to understand that God works in mysterious ways. So if you're faced with a hard time, don't look at it as a hard time. Look at it as a blessing to start something new, or as a blessing to learn something new that you didn't know. And we have to learn that sometimes God will place things in our life to reveal the truth. So if he places an obstacle in your life, maybe if you just wait, be patient, and allow those situations to play out, it will reveal everything you need to know about the situation. So sometimes the best reaction is no reaction. So I pray everyone's safe tonight, please. No drinking and driving, just I mean, y'all can have fun, but I want wish everybody to be safe. Fireworks and everything. So I hope everybody goes into the new year with fresh, positive mindset, and remember to set your intentions for the year. So if you whatever you want to accomplish this year, write it down. If you want to set goals, write it down. So whatever you want, you can make it happen. You just have to be sure to take the steps. And sometimes the first step is to make a plan. The first step is to write something down. Then once you write that idea down, the next step is start taking steps to execute that idea. So how can you make those ideas come to life? And there's never a step that's too small, because every step is a big step, because every step you take, you're closer to your true purpose and true destiny. And sometimes we just have to let go and just let God do surrender. So if you have an idea, pray about it, put it out there, and just wait for God to answer you. And he will reveal himself through nature. He will reveal himself through songs, music, TV. So you just have to be able to open yourself up to new ways of communication with God, because God is more than just the church. God is everywhere. God is in everything. If God created us and God created the world, you would think he would put himself in everything. So there's multiple ways to communicate with God. You just have to be open to experiencing and learning new things. I pray y'all have a great day. Be safe out there, please.